Hey guys, Tim here. Today we're going to take a look at the XION Micro ATX and Mini ITX. It probably should say OR. XON-720P. Okay guys, so here's the case out of the box. In the box we have some hard cell foam. Not very thick, but this is really light. This is a value-oriented PC case that is actually going to go in my, and I'm sure all of you are going to scream, but it's going to go in my build, the Kill a Console build. So the only thing that I really don't like about this case is where they located the power supply, which is right here, which kind of ruins the aesthetic of it, but let's go ahead and get it open and take a look at the inside before we take a look at the front, because there's some peripherals rattling around in here. So we have the feet, which I think are going to help us with my concern about the power supply. I'll get that open in a minute, but let's take a look on the inside of the case real quick first. So we have an 80mm fan on the top that is powered by a Molex. We have a built-in 300-watt power supply, which has your 24-pin. It's got a 4-pin. Let's see what all we got for connectors here. It's got a rubber band. Oh wait, I don't think that's for any part of the PC. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 Molex, 2 SATA, a 4-pin, a 24-pin. So we also have, sorry, trying to figure out where all the cables are here. We also have a USB 3.0, HD audio, a 2.0, another 2.0, and your normal front panel. In the back, as you can see, this is a half height case, so we have half height cards. But what you get with that is very slim stature. So up on the top here, we have room for, we can get you guys a better angle there. We have room for a DVD drive. And in this side bay, we have room for one 3.5-inch drive. On the front, your front I/O, card reader, USB 3.0 port, headphone microphone, and a 2.0 port, nicely hidden away. Of course, a flip down, and let's see if my hand will fit back there far enough. A flip down DVD cover, so it'll look nice. You would just put your DVD drive behind there. On, off, reset, and power LED, hard drive LED, reset. On the side, we have some ventilation for any graphics cards that you may fit in the system, as well as the 300-watt power supply. And watch out, that is not auto switching, but for the price of this case, I kind of wouldn't assume that it would be. So let's get to the peripherals, I guess the added extras. So we have a few cable ties, which, you know, it's nice that they added those in there. Not everybody does, although I think more and more people are starting to come up to that. This is the bracket for that back plate for when you add in things. It also comes with a speaker, some screws, and a cover plate if you punch one of those out and decide that you want to put a cover plate back in it. That's actually really nice because, you know, some of the cheaper cases don't come with that. This is not a cheap case, you know, it's in the $40 range, but, you know, for coming with a power supply, it's about as low cost as you get. So it does come with an instruction manual about how to take off the front and do the feet, and I'm going to put the top back on here, and it is I will say, guys, it is low gauge steel, right? I mean, you're going to kind of expect that in this price point. And this is where, you know, I'm sure somebody out there immediately is going to scream that I'm being too easy on them, and, you know, it's a cheap case. So I'm going to give them a little more leeway on the review than if it was an expensive case. It's also, you know, a smaller company that this case is kind of, you know, it is what it is. So we take the power supply side and we put on the feet, and of course it probably would have helped if I had read where the feet go. Let me take a minute here and we'll see if I can figure this out quick enough to actually be useful. What I was hoping with the feet was that they were going to allow, yeah, they do. So, the power cord, 90 degree. Why this is important? Sorry guys for rambling on there for a minute. But I wanted to make sure I show this because this actually does impact what I think of the case quite a bit. So, that way, the one that says front goes on the front. And it goes, I think it goes right up, there it goes right up on the power. The one in the back has no ridge, so it can actually go either way, and you put it past the ventilation holes, and then what you have is what I think is a pretty slick looking little case. So this is gonna be the kill your console, and the idea here was to try to find something that was roughly the size of a console so that I can, you know, kind of fit the form factor. It's not like, I'll be honest with you, until Kavari's out, the system probably isn't going to be as good as a console, but you're going to be able to do a hell of a lot more with it. And I'm even going to try putting SteamOS on it. We'll see how that works. But who knows? But that said, for $40, I actually got it on sale, and you know, on a deal for $39.99. I think it's normally like 42 or 45, you know, in that range. It's a solid little case. I really like the feet. You know, it's not the most stable thing in the world, but it's not going to fall over on you. It's actually a lot stabler than you would think it would be. And you can fit a full-size, you know, mATX, a full-size mATX board, the half-size, full-size mATX board, or an ITX board. So this will actually be featured in a build video coming up pretty soon, along with the A10 and some other unboxing as I've done recently. I'm trying to think if I actually have any other unboxings to do. I don't think I do. So the build videos will probably be coming up next. This is Tim for Timmy Tech TV. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.